Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have this Lenovo ThinkCentre M700. Okay, let's have a look together and see what's wrong with this computer. The first thing we do is we connect the power cord and turn on the power to the PC and press the power button. Pressing the power button and nothing happened, so it doesn't work. Let's have a look to see if we have voltage at the power supply adapter, power supply connector. So we have at the green wire we have 11.9, so we have the standby voltage. At the yellow line I think we should have nothing, and yes. So the power button is somewhere here. It's somewhere here, this one. This is the connector of the power button. If I check the power button, do we have 3.3 volts there? We have 3.3, and pressing the power button goes to 0. So we have 3.3 volts at the power button. Pressing the power button, the voltage goes to 0, which is a good sign, but computer does not start. The computer does not even try to start. So there might be something else wrong with this PC. Okay, what should we do now? Let's disconnect the power. Okay, we have no power. Let's go to continuity and check if we have any short on the circuit, on the board. Okay, so I decided to measure the S5 voltages, for example, the 3.3 volt S5 and the 5 volt S5, but when I did that, I lost the video. I don't know why. It did not record that, so I am recording this again to show you what I did. I measured the voltage at pin 8 of the BIOS IC, and there was 0 volts. I was not sure if it should be there or not, if I should find 3.3 volts there or not. Should it be there when the power button is pressed or before the power button? So I decided to go to the schematic, so the video will continue there. Okay, let me go to the schematics. Okay, so here is the BIOS IC in the schematics. It's U4 on my board, so it's W25Q64, and pin 8 VCC is 3.3 volts at S5, so it should be active all the time. So we need to check this, why we don't have the 3.3 volt S5. I will find the power supply that generates this 3.3 volts at S5, and we will check it. Let me just find it. Okay, so this is the IC that provides the V3 S5 and the 5 volt S5. This is U31 and it is RT6576D. So if we go this side, you can see we have here a choke 16, and after this choke we have a 3V power. So this is the 3 volts power line. Okay, and then we have something here which is reserved, so it is not there, it's not connected. and we have then 3V3S5, which comes from this MOSFET. If we go to the other side, so we have here the 5 volt plus 5 volt S5. Okay, so if we go here, okay, so this 3V3S5 will be provided by this MOSFET. So this MOSFET is what provides this 3V3S5. And this MOSFET is controlled by this circuitry here. So we have system 5 volt standby off. If this signal is present through this resistor, 1K ohm resistor, it will turn on this MOSFET, which pulls down this line. So then we will not have the gate signal going to this MOSFET. As you can see, we have a line from this 3 volts power line going directly to the drain of this MOSFET, and the source of this MOSFET is going directly to the 3V3S5. So the gate of this MOSFET is controlled by this circuitry, and this circuitry is controlled by this signal, the system 5 volt standby underscore off. So if the signal is high, then it will turn on this MOSFET. This is an N-channel MOSFET, 2N7002 MOSFET. If this is on, it will pull down this line. Okay, so we have here 12 volts from the power supply through this 100 kilo ohms resistor. If this is off, then this line should be high, allowing the 3V3S5. So we need to check this resistor, we need to check this 0 ohm resistor, we need to check this MOSFET if it is shorted. So we need to find the Q99, we need to find this R981 and R1071 and check them all. Q99, so it is this one, Q99. As you can see, we have here the Q99. What other resistors do we have? We have R981, which is 100K, and R1071. So R981, which is this one, and it is 100K, so this one, and also this one, R017, R071, which is not this one, not that one, so it's this one, R071. So those two resistors and this MOSFET. Okay, and they are located next to the U33. This is the IT8625E, the Super IO. So it's this one. I will go to the board and I will check these resistors. So we have here a 0 ohm resistor and 100K resistor and this MOSFET. Okay, so let me go back. So they are located, okay, the power is off. They are located here at this area. So here we have the Super IO, and here we have, this is the Q99. Let's go to the microscope. Okay, so here we have the ITE, IT8625, as you can see. And if we go this side, we should see the Q99, and here is the Q99. Q99, so it is this one. And also this resistor and that resistor. This one should be the R, which is this one, R981. And that one, which is R1071. So let's check those resistors. So we said that we have a 0 ohm resistor and 100k ohm resistor, and also we have a MOSFET we need to check. Okay, let's go to diode mode. So if we check this MOSFET, let me go back to the, I want to check the gate, so this one, the gate. Let me show you. So this is the gate. Okay, let's go back to the microscope. Okay, so that's the gate, and here is the drain, I think, so we don't have a short here, and that one does not have a short. This one and this one is not shorted. We need to check this resistor in resistance mode. We said that this one is a 0 ohm resistor, and it is 0.25, and this one is 100k, it is reading 1.3 and rising. 4.6k, so it is not reading 100k, but it does read something. It's not burnt. Let's turn on the power and measure the voltage there. Let's first go to the schematic. Okay, so here is the resistor. This is the 100k resistor. We should see at one side 12 volts, and at the other side we should see 12 volts if this MOSFET is off, and if it is on we should see 0 volts there, or around 0 volts. Okay, let's go back to the microscope. We are in DC mode. The power is on. If we check here and here, we have 11.9 volts. Didn't see that. Okay, so we said here we have 11.9 volts. The other side is reading 0.08. So is it this resistor is not conducting, or is it this MOSFET is shorted? Do we have any signal at the gate? We don't. So it's 0 volts at the gate. That means the sys 5 volts standby off signal is not present. That means that this MOSFET is off. This MOSFET is off. We need to see 12 volts here. The 12 volt is missing. Let me try and reflow that resistor, or replace it. I will replace it. Okay, let's protect this capacitor using a nozzle. Okay, let's take that resistor now. Okay, so that resistor is now installed. Let's measure this resistor, the one we removed. Okay, so it reads actually 100k, so it is good actually. Let's try now. Okay, let's connect the power. and try. Let me check if it is still hot. No, it is good. Let's try it now. And yes, it does work actually. So it was that resistor. We need to connect the HDMI. Will we get a display? Let me go to microscope view. And yes, we actually do have a display over there. Let me go to position 3. Position 3. As you can see, we have a display. It says no operating system found. Let me bring a hard drive with an operating system and try it. Okay, here is a hard drive with operating system. Okay, I will leave it like that. Okay, let's try again. And yes, it is coming on. We need to see a picture. Yes, as you can see, we have picture, but it says no operating system found. Why it says that? Why it says that? Okay, this cable is not connected properly. Let's try it again. Okay. Lenovo, I want to see it loading the Windows, and then we can call it a fix. Yet still does not work. No operating system found. Let me bring another hard drive. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, let's do it. And yes, it is loading the Windows. It is loading the Windows. So yeah, this computer is actually fixed. We can call it a fix. And it was that tiny resistor. Although it reads good out of the circuit, this one, look how small it is. This one in my hand. So the S3, the S5, I mean the 3.3 volts S5 is really important. You need to check the S5 voltages if you have a no power ratio. Okay, Okay, as you can see, it loaded the Windows successfully. So thank you for watching and see you in another video. Thank you so much.